Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing any of my videos, well then hi, my name is Nanti and I am creative. I'm the creative behind Bujos and Tapes. So today's video is going to be a what's in my iPad. Nobody asked for this. I just felt like showing you guys what's in my iPad. I mean, I don't have anything spectacular in there, but like, I was just like, maybe they might want to see. I don't know this. You don't even know if you might want to see. Like, maybe you watch this video and you're like, oh my gosh, I never knew I wanted to see what was in her iPad. Like, yeah. So that's what today's video is going to be on. What is in my iPad, or what's on my iPad. I'm not sure what people call it, but like I feel like it's more correct to say what's in my iPad, not on my iPad, because it's not on top of it, it's inside the iPad. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. So yeah, let's get into the basics of it. So to start off, I have the 7th gen 10.5-inch iPad in space gray, and I got it in 128 gigabytes because I mostly use my iPad for reading, and once I upgraded to this one, for digital note taking. So this, I felt, was the best iPad for me in terms of the specs that it has and the price point as well, because baby girl is a student. I ain't got no money. And because, like I said, I use it for digital note taking as well, I got the 1st generation Apple Pencil in this really cute, I always have like a problem pronouncing this word. I pronounce it Stedler, but I'm not sure if that's like the correct pronunciation. But anywho, I have it in this really cute Stedler pencil skin. If anyone is interested in getting it for themselves, I will try and look for the link and leave it in the description box below if you're interested. And then to protect my iPad, because these things are not cheap, I have it in this it's like a marble iPad cover. It's a really cute blue iPad cover. And I also have a generic, what do you call this, a generic paper-like screen guard to make it easier for me when I'm writing on the iPad. So yeah. Okay, so let me switch on my screen recording so that I have this thing recorded so that I can put it on the side. So to start off, I'll just ignore the the apps that come with the iPad when you get it, like Wondershare, voice memo, TV, clock, stuff like that. Everybody knows those. So the way I arranged my apps is I put everything that I guess I use on a regular in designated folders. Like it's the same way in my phone as well. Like everything has a folder where they go and stay and they chill with their friends who are of a similar purpose. So my most used things I put in the dock below. So that would be messages, Gmail, mail, like the iCloud mail. And then in this folder, internet, I have Safari and Chrome. I really don't know why I got Chrome. I think it's because I use it on the laptop, and sometimes it's easier to like drop thingies from like the Chrome on my MacBook and then Chrome on the iPad. Although you can do that with Safari as well, but like I don't know. I just got Chrome just because. And then we move on to a very essential folder that I need because I live in China. So because I can't access some stuff on the internet in China, I need to use VPNs. So this is my folder VPNs. The one that I'm currently using on my iPad is Ladder VPN. I stopped using Express because that really is expensive for just 1 month. Ladder VPN is like way cheaper and it lasts longer. It's like 90 days. So she's the girl that I'm using now. And then I got this Fling app. I don't know. I was watching some show where someone like was using a thingy like about like hotels that have like secret cameras in the room, and then someone like this app can tell, like if you go to like a hotel, you can connect to the Wi-Fi, and then you can use this app to see the other apps that are connected to the Wi-Fi in your room. So I don't know, I just got it. I think during the course of this video you guys will discover that I am what we call an app junkie. Because I have the space, I will download a lot of apps that I might not use every day, but I feel they're important that I have them, because you never know when you need it. I think the more appropriate term would be a hoarder. I hoard apps, like I really hoard apps. So yeah, this is the first of my hoard. And then we move on to my productivity folder. Here is where I have all things that I use for either school or like art or just being productive in jail. So firstly we have WPS Office, which I use for like viewing like I guess notes or PPTs on the iPad if I'm not doing it on my on the laptop. And then I got Procreate because, you know, baby girl wanted to get into some digital art making. Like, yeah, it's been going okay, but I don't know, it doesn't feel the same as a brush, which I guess is the point because on the iPad. But yeah, and then I recently got Google Docs because there's some groups that I'm in that use Google Docs, and I don't know, it just felt easier just getting it. And then I have Files, which everyone has, and then GoodNotes, which is the app that I use to do my note taking. And this is when I discovered that I like really love digital note taking. I use this the most when I was doing my thesis preparations, like writing my thesis, doing my experiments, stuff like that. So like I had the notebook that I'll take into the lab, and like, let me just do it from the thingy. Like, this is all that I did on the thingy, and I really discovered that I really enjoy digital note taking because everything is here and it's in one place, and I'm not carrying 1,000 books. I don't know why it took me so long to get into it. Like, I was judging people, and now I'm here. I can admit I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. I love digital note taking, but not for my bullet journal though. Not yet. But yeah, so I used this the most when I was doing my thesis, defense prep. Okay, get out. And then we have Documents, which is my most used app because, like I said, I mostly use my iPad for reading because the girly is like eloquent. Although I haven't been reading as much as I want to, like of late, my reading hasn't been, you know, it hasn't been reaching the levels that I wanted to reach. So yeah, so this is the app that I use. We can go into it a little bit. But yeah, Files. I have La Bibliothèque. This was me flexing with my little bit of French that I remember from high school. But yeah, so I have my books divided into fiction, motivational books, and young adult fantasy, which is what I mostly read because I read to escape the ghetto that is this world. I don't want to read real life situations in my books because I have to. So I mostly read YA. And I have my things divided. Like I have like a whole bunch of stuff. Like everything is in folders because I like my shit in folders. And then I have one where I have my read books and then books that I read halfway, or like series, because like I like reading books that I like reading books that are in a series. So I have like halfway is like maybe I've read halfway through the series and I'm waiting for the other book to come out, or I lost interest because the character was wilding and I just couldn't deal with that nonsense, and then I stopped. You know, I just had to take a break for a little bit. And then I also have my new folder, which is where all the books that I acquire. Don't ask me where I acquire them. All the books that I acquire are there that I haven't read. I put them in that folder. So yeah, and then I recently got into Notion. I got these templates. I can't remember who I got this from, but the one that I feel like I'm going to use the most is this one that I got from Genesis Studies. Is that what her name is. I'll like remember her name and then I'll put it somewhere down below here. But I got this template from her and I'm really excited to start using it because I wanted to use it when I started school this spring. Because I don't know, I just like things that help me like stay organized and like stay on top of my things. So I plan on using Notion on top of my bullet journal so that they work together as a team to keep me as productive as I can be. And then we have books, which I don't use, and then concepts, which I think is pretty similar to Procreate. I really don't know why I have concepts, I just have it. And then I also have Canva, which I use to make my thumbnails, and I also use it for this group that I'm in, that I volunteer in, where I have to like make graphics and stuff like that. So I use Canva for that as well. And then I recently got into Quizlet when I was studying for my HSK exam. These like flashcards on there, so I'll use those as well as other apps that I used for HSK to study, and it's really it. Like, she's the girly that she thinks she is. And then the next one on my dock would be music. I don't know why I didn't change the font for this one. But anyway, there's music, which is Apple Music, and Spotify for things that I can't find on Apple Music, because Apple Music China is very stingy sometimes. Like, you can't find specific songs, and sometimes I want to listen to like songs from back home. Well, not back home, but like South African music. It's the same thing, okay? I'm from Southern Africa, man. So sometimes I'd want to like listen to like Southern African music, and you can't find some of it on Apple Music because Apple Music China. So I use Spotify for that, and then Shazam because nobody wants to be humming a song that's stuck in their head and they don't know what the song is called. So I got Shazam. So yeah, that finishes the doc. These are like the apps that I mostly use on like a regular, like almost every day. So yeah, and then we move on to my other little specific folders. The first one we have is editing what where I have the camera, my photos, and then I have Snapseed, Fonto, and Lightroom, which I use for my Instagram pictures or my thumbnails, just general stuff. Although I mostly use these apps on my phone. Like I edit my pictures on my phone. I just have it on my iPad for the day I decide to edit it on my iPad, but I mostly use my phone because that's where most of my presets are, and I still haven't discovered how to move presets from like Lightroom apps. So if you know how to do that, please tell me, because I would really love to move some of my presets to my iPad, but I don't know how to do that. So yeah, and then we have Camera Connect, the Canon app, because my camera is a Canon, and sometimes you want to do like more shutter things, so that's why I have the app. And then there's Magic Eraser for my thumbnails as well. Over, which works like Canva. I use Canva a lot more now, but I just keep Over there just because sometimes this thing Over does better than Canva does. So yeah. And then there is fonts for fancy fonts. Like sometimes you want to have fancy fonts when you're making your captions on Instagram, so that's why I have fonts. And then we move on to social networking, where I have WeChat, which is like the WhatsApp of China. It's like WhatsApp in Facebook. Well, not really Facebook, that's a lie, because I think Facebook is Wenbo, but like, yeah, I'll just put it as the WhatsApp of China. And then we have Teachable that I got when, yeah, it's for this thingy. What do you call this? It's for all bodies. It's what they do their courses on. And then I have Money Lover, which is my budgeting app. I'm not gonna open that because y'all can see my money. And then we have WordPress that I got when I was in my blog phase. I still have my blogs up. Like if anyone wants to go check them out. Like if you guys think I should start it up again, just put a comment in the comments. I'll put links to my blogs in the description box if you want to go check out the little things that I wrote. And then we have Twitter, because Twitter is the girly that she thinks she is. If you're not on Twitter, please, you need to get your life together, okay? Like, are you for real? Are you serious? Are you serious with your life? And then we have Skillshare, that I'm still looking for the 3-month subscription, guys. If anyone knows anyone who's currently running the 3-month subscription thing for Skillshare, please tell me so that I can do it. I got some stuff that I need to learn, but I don't have money to subscribe for Skillshare because Skillshare is expensive. So if you know anyone who's currently running that promotion where they do like the 2 months or like the 3 months free, and then yeah, just tell me, please, tell me. And then we have Pinterest, that I Pinterest things. I have like a board, like I have like boards for like a lot of things. I have boards for my bullet journal, for tattoos. I don't know why I whispered that, but for like tattoos, I just have boards for everything. So like Pinterest is like for inspiration. Y'all know what Pinterest is for. And then we have Instagram. I don't really use Instagram on my iPad that much. Like I didn't have it before, and then I downloaded it, and then now it's just sitting there because I don't really use it on the iPad that much. But knowing me, I'm not going to delete it. It's just going to sit there because again, I hoard apps. And then we move on to my entertainment folder, which has Netflix. Shout out to Uncle Da for being my Netflix sponsor. I would be born in this world without you, Uncle. And then we have YouTube Studios because Akira Yogeli has a YouTube channel. So you need to be knowing the things, you need to be seeing, you need to be in touch with the channel. And then we have the YouTube app. Everybody has YouTube app. And then we have Renren Shipping. Renren is like, I guess, a version of Netflix, but like Chinese. It's not the only one, there's like a bunch of them out there, but I'm most comfortable using Renren. So Renren is the girly that I use. Yeah, Renren is for like things that I can't find on Netflix, like series that I can't find on Netflix, because they get series from like CW, like CBS, what's that thing, Hulu, HBO, like all those things. I get them on Renren. And then we have the podcast thingy, which I don't really use, but like the Apple thingy, I get my thingy is linked to China, so like the podcasts that they have, I can't find the ones that I want to listen to. So if I'm in a podcasting mood, I usually do that on Spotify, which has a wider variety. And then we have VLC. I only got VLC because I have Black is King on there. So on days when I feel moved by the spirit of Beyonce to go and watch Black is King, I go onto VLC and I do that. Because sometimes I get triggered. Like I'll just be on Instagram and someone starts playing a song from The Lion King, The Gift, and now I need to watch Black is King to get it out of my system. So that's why I have VLC. And then the last one is Temple Run, because sometimes you just need to run away from monsters because you stole something from the temple. It's a distressor, guys. Yeah, I used to have a lot more games. Like my boyfriend had this thing of downloading like a fuck ton of games. Like I'd wake up and he's like 5 new games that he plays, because I don't play them, that he plays. But because I switched iPads, the games that were on there I didn't download on him because he's not here to download them for himself. So if he wants them back, he's gonna have to be here to download them for himself, because I'm not doing that because I don't play them. So yeah. And then there's like 4 more, so I'll just go through these really quickly because this video is taking a little longer than I thought it was going to be. It's because I put my face in it. I like looking at my face, so that's why this video is this long. So anywho, we move on to my Hanyu Shui culture. This was my HSK folder. This is what I used to study for my HSK exam. The best app that I used is HSK Online. So if you're studying for HSK, guys, use HSK Online. Okay, they have like tailored exercises like listening, reading. It's good. Okay, it's really good, but it's expensive now. When I did it last year, like December, it was like 40 kwai for a month. And then I don't know, a baby girl realized her worth. Like she woke up, she's like, you know what, I'm a baddie, can't be letting these people use me for 40 kwai a month. And then she upped her subscription to 118 kwai a month. So I had to get it last month because like I had to go do my HSK exam, so I really had to get it. So yeah. And then yeah, there's the vocab, there's the online tests. Oh, the HSK app also has like mock tests and like It has everything. I just got these other ones just for variety. You know, sometimes you never know what you want. But then I got the Translate app, and then PlayGo, which is like a Chinese to English dictionary, and then a regular dictionary, because sometimes I need to look up words that I use because I'm not really sure what my words are saying. Like, I don't want to be a dum-dum and be using words, you know, not properly, improperly. Yeah. And then we move on to what I call my Engineering 101 folder, which is basically, I got Bika because as much as it's educational, it's really fun just like mixing random, you know, chemicals and metals in there and seeing what happens. And it's safe too, which means you don't blow up a lab somewhere. So let's see, for those who don't know what Bika does, I don't know if it'll work without Wi-Fi because I don't have Wi-Fi here. So let me see. Will you work, Bika? Mother girl. Okay, so like it's like a bunch of random things. So like you can, let's take sulfuric acid. So then you have sulfuric acid in your Bika, and then and then you can like put a lid on it, and then put a burner, and then switch it on, and then we can add something else. What are we putting? So we have sulfuric acid, right? And then what should we put? What should we put? What should we put? Lithium. So you put lithium in the sulfuric acid, and then you basically just watch the experiment go. It's like a really safe way to do dangerous experiments in time. Okay, and then like when it does the thing, it'll list out the chemical reactions that are currently happening. It's very exciting. So yeah, anyway, back to Engineering 101. So there's that, and then I have apps that show me like the models, like the chemical structures basically, because sometimes I can't picture it in my head. So that's why I have those. And then I have a scientific calculator because the iPad doesn't come with the calculator. I don't know why. Apple, please, I need answers. Why don't you guys put a calculator in the iPad? For why? What's the reason? Like, anywho, and then I have the chemistry app, which is basically the same as the one that does. Is it? I can't remember what this one does. Okay. I remember. It's for. Oh no, I don't remember. I'll write it down here if I remember what it is for exactly. And then I also have daily calculus, which is to like, I use this when I was doing my thesis experiments, like when I need to calculate how much I need to get like a specific molarity and stuff like that. So like, yeah, that's what the chemistry app does. It's the same thing, but daily calcs works better. Like it's like a better, it works better than the chemistry one. So yeah. And then we move on to what I call the Word. I have my LNG White books, and then I have my Bible app. I have my hymnal. There's a Sabbath school app. I have, oh no, I just have one. I have two hymnals because I prefer the vernacular hymnal. The English one, it just doesn't have that thing, like that. Plus, like the vernacular one has like a bunch of different languages, like English, Shona, Xhosa, Zulu, Venda, Sotho, Tswana. There's a lot. So yeah. And then we have my self-care app where I have my meditation thingies, like relax meditation. I got this when I still thought that Calm was expensive and I wasn't willing to pop out the money for my Calm subscription, but this app is very limited, so I ended up having to get Calm either way, because Calm is the girl that she thinks she is. Okay, she's the girly. All right, if you want to do meditation, use Calm. She's the girl. And then we have my night training app that I don't use anymore because I haven't been working out. It's been a while, since like last year, October. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. And then we have off screen that does what screen time does, but it looks cuter than screen time, so I got off screen. And then lastly, it's just like a folder with like the Apple apps. Like, yeah, I just put them in there. Yeah, that's what it does. That's what's in the folder. So yeah, that is about it. That is what is in my iPad. This video took longer because, like I said, I enjoyed looking at myself, and yeah, I enjoyed looking at myself talking. So that's why this video took this long. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked the little walk-in tour of my iPad. It really isn't much, but yeah, I used to have a lot more apps. I think I have a lot more apps on my phone than my iPad, because that's where the internet is. So I have like a lot more apps on my phone. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any video requests of like videos I should do next or in the future, just leave them in the comment section below. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, you know, share this video. You never know, you might enjoy seeing me sitting here and talking for 33 minutes about apps that are in my iPad. You never know these things. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.